Regular polygons are equiangular. Their angles are equal. So it must be true that each angle must be equal to the sum of the interior angles divided by the number of angles. So the measure of each angle equals the sum of the angles divided by the number of angles. So if you replace sum of the angles with the formula we were just using, sum of angles equals n minus 2 times 180, and then just divide that by n, the number of angles, and you'll get the measure of each angle. Regular polygons are equiangular. So we have the measure of each angle equals n minus 2 times 180 divided by n, or we could simplify that to 180 minus 360 over n. For each of the figures to the left, there are 3-degree measures. The first, in green, is the sum of the measures of the interior angles of an n-gon. So for whatever kind of polygon we have, here is the sum of the interior angles. So 3 sides, that would be 180. 4 sides, that would be 360, and so on. The second, in blue, is the measure of one interior angle of the regular n-gon. So for a regular triangle, that would be 60 degrees. The third, in red, is the measure of one exterior angle of the regular n-gon. For a triangle, that would be 120 degrees. The measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon is given by this equation here, n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. So let's fill in this chart. For a triangle, that would be an n value of 3 because there's 3 sides. Therefore, the sum of the interior angles is 180 degrees, and the measure of each angle is 60 degrees. So you can see that that would be 3 minus 2, which is 1, times 180, which is 180. So the top part of this equation gives you the sum of the interior angles, and then when you divide it by n, that gives you the measure of each angle. So that would give you 180 divided by 3 gives you 60. All right, moving on. We have 4 minus 2 is 2 times 180 gives us 360, divided by 4 gives us 90. 5 minus 2 is 3 times 180 gives us 540. 540 divided by 5, which is n, gives us 108. Here we have 6 sides, so 6 minus 2 is 4 times 180 gives us 720, divided by 6 gives us 120. 8 minus 2 is 6 times 180 gives us 1080. 1080 divided by 8 gives us 135 degrees. With the decagon, we have 10 sides, so 10 minus 2 is 8 times 180 gives us 1440. 1440 divided by 10 is 144 degrees. Finally, the formula that we can use is this. So the top portion of this fraction is how you find out the sum of the interior angles, and then just take that divided by n, and you get your measure of each angle.